What's goody? I'm Queen G22, Ninja Turtles gaming geek stuff and travel. Mezco again. So this is interesting, and I know some of you guys are going to correct it, but this last set of Mezco figures that came out for TMNT was kind of like a pop-up surprise type of deal. Now I'm sure there's probably a few of you that were like, well, we knew that was coming. Well, I didn't, and other people that I knew or that I know also didn't know it was coming. Mezco posted on Instagram and probably anywhere else and was like, hey, we got these animated figures coming out. Pre-order launches in 2 hours. So it was like, you got to make a decision. Are we doing this? Now, I will say a lot of fellow TMNT collectors, when I was kind of like chatting with them, were kind of like, some of the pictures that they posted, the eyes did look kind of creepy. But here's why I went ahead and pulled the trigger. I went ahead and pulled the trigger because I don't think I gave the last set of figures enough praise. I thought they were freaking amazing. Not just how they looked, but everything from the materials to how flexible and posable they were. They're just a good set of turtles. So why would I pass on these? I don't know yet, maybe. And also, since I grew up on the animated series is what got me into TMNT. So I was like, yeah. And then these figures, the last run, if you didn't pre-order them and get them for the $400, which a lot of you guys were complaining about, the scalpers were shooting them off for like $700, $800, $900. So if anything, if I hate them, I guess I can just, get rid of them. So that's what I'm doing today. Let's bust this open and see what's good with these Mezco animated TMNT figures. I'm gonna hit this tape. I kept it all the way in the box because, when we get stuff from stores and it has their own little special tape on it, it's just like kind of cool, right? So going out to my doorstep and seeing the box with the Mezco tape, I was like, oh shit, okay, let's do this thing. But anyways, back to this. Rip up their beautiful tape, hit these corners. Boom, just like the last box. Very well packaged. We're gonna take this tape off. I love it. Okay, so this is freaking awesome, right? We love the original TMNT logo. Already, I'm excited. I think this is great. So let's get this plastic off so we can take a better look at this box. Like I said, I grew up with the 87 cartoons. I did not grow up with the comics. So this is giving me all of the feels. Right off the back, we're taking a look at the front. We've got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles logo, the original cartoons one. Down below, we got 112. We got the Mezco logo, pose, play, and display. On the side, we've got Nickelodeon, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Flip it over to the back. We still have the same, we have the other very cool, popular TMNT picture from the cartoons. So I'm excited because I am a huge fan of the 87 cartoons. On the side, we've got our 4 turtles, Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello, and Raphael. Why they're not in order. Leo leads, Donatello does machine, Raphael's rude, and Michelangelo's party dude. I don't understand it. We have an order. We should go by it, but that's fine. Same thing on the other side. Got our turtles' faces, and then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles logos on the side. Okay, so let's see what we got. All right, take the tape off. Oof. This is kind of giving me like, what's that called? The trauma of thinking about unboxing the last Mezco set, because that was a whole ordeal. And now that I'm seeing that we have 2 pieces again, like the last set, all right, I'm gonna try my best not to get overwhelmed. So let's slide this out. Hopefully I won't break a nail. Oh, okay. Okay, so we can slide it out. Woo! Okay, so this box set was also $400, so I'm assuming we should get the same amount pieces that we did on the last one. So, all right, it is broken up onto 2 sets again. So, all right, bear with me. This is going to be another extensive look at these turtles. And I didn't do my research, so I'm gonna see some pieces and I'm not gonna know what they're for or what they are. Feel free to do what y'all do. Go in the comments and say, this is called the so-and-so and this is what it's for. I don't care. I appreciate you. All right, so I picked off the first part of the plastic. So we are starting off with Raphael and Donatello. I think that's how we did it last time too. So, okay, I love him, okay? I love him. First, all right, we're looking at Raphael. And let's look at his freaking little adorable face. This is giving the 87 cartoons vibe, totally spot on. Nice job, Mezco. I love his little face, Raphael, the cartoon, 87 cartoons. Kind of got a little attitude. We've got, I mean, just like the other figures, all right? You're not getting anything different. These guys are super flexible. They're soft. They're super posable. And I adore them. I adore them already. Okay, I'm excited. All right, so let's look at him. As far as like the head sculpt, we'll see if all the turtles have a different head sculpt. The body sculpt, Raphael, like on the last one, looks like he's got broader shoulders, but these are the cartoons, so they should be all fairly similar. I don't remember in the 87 cartoons a big difference in like their physique. They were all pretty much the same. His little belt, he's got this soft ass belt, is black like the cartoons and kind of throwback to the Playmates original figures. He's got a wonderful detail like scratches and like scuff looks on his chest, his arms. I love it. And just like the other ones, the material, so like his little elbow pad is super cool. It's soft. It's got the stretchy material so that you can move it around, which I adore. Big ass freaking feet. It's awesome. He's gonna stand no problem. On the back, we have even better detail on his shell. So I am loving this shade of green. This is totally giving 1987 cartoons vibes. I can't tell if you guys can tell, but I am super excited and can't wait to put these guys in my glass case. So I'm not gonna be super extensive. If you want a super detailed review, you can look at somebody else, but let's look at what comes with Raphael. So Raphael looks awesome, and this is rare that you're gonna hear me just be like, oh, somebody other than Donatello is awesome. Okay, so we have another head sculpt. I like this head sculpt. This is kind of giving the angry, pissed off Raphael, like he's about to whoop somebody's ass type of look. The Playmates, you know, where they have like their noses closed down, then their teeth are showing on the side. I love it. I love the detail in his eyes. He looks angry. Like this came like a surprise to us, but I felt like Mezco, they took their time and they did this right. So we have this angry face swap, which I like. Let's see, we have another head swap. Okay, now this head swap, I'm totally digging. So this one, Raphael's got his mouth open and he totally looks like, haha, please, I wish that you would. Like, this is him in his sarcastic look. I love it. It looks just like Raphael. I'm probably gonna use this head swap on my posable because this embodies Raphael to the fullest. So I'm a fan. I love everything so far. Let's keep going. So next to Raphael, we have these little grapple things. And last time when I opened up my Mezco box, I didn't know what the hell these things were for. Thank you to everyone that wants to be a matter of fact. So I have these cool little grapple things that you can put on their belts. And this is awesome. So this is just like the last set. We have another swap of a bandana. So Raphael, I'm sure all the turtles, just like the last set, come with a short bandana and you can swap it out for a long bandana. This a little bit different material than the last one. It feels like this one's a little bit more stiff, but still very flexible. You're really gonna have to want to break this. And then we have a whole bunch of swap of hands. So Raphael's got a gang of hands, and right off the bat, just like the last time, Donatello has the least amount of hands. I don't know why that is. I guess it's not necessary. All the other turtles are doing too much with their hands, so maybe that's why they come with more hands, and Donatello is, you know, he's a simple guy, so he doesn't need all that shit. I can dig it. So let's take a look at these hands. So the first set of hands, we have this open type grip, which I like. I don't know if you can put something in those or this is just more of the pose. It's probably more of the pose. This is great. Then we have our closed fist. I love our closed fist hands grip. I like to keep them in the closed fist like they're getting ready to, you know, buckle up. And then we have another set of hands. Now this one, he's kind of got his pointer finger out so he can hold something, or he can just be pointing at someone like, what's up, what you want to do? And then we have another closed grip, but this one is a little bit more open, probably easier to put something in there. Let's see our other swap of hands. We've got double closed, but still a little open so you can put something in there. I'm assuming his size if they're in here somewhere. And then we have another swap of hands, which are kind of like the other set that I just showed. So I don't know if you lose some hands, you have extra hands. So I don't know what that's about. Then if we keep going down, we have some extra accessories. And I believe these are kind of more like just, you know, adding to the scene, you know, like a spark on the ground, which is cool. For those of you that like to do toy photography, I can dig it. And then some more stuff to paint a picture. Very cool. All right, so, oh, actually, and then if we keep going to the right, we have more. And these ones are kind of twirly, so I don't really know how to use these. I'm sure somebody does. If you want to send me a picture of how you use them, that's great. If not, I don't really care, but this is cool that they added it. Very nice touch. Now we get to see my boy. All right, so Donatello is next, and he looks adorable. So the head that he comes on, that comes with him, with his body, he's kind of, you know, I don't know what type of look it is. He looks very sweet. He looks very humble. Yeah, he looks like the adorable Donatello that we know. I like it. Definitely a cartoon look. I don't know why the pictures that Mezco posted, the eyes look freaky, but now that I'm seeing them like close up, they don't look that freaky. They look like a cartoon. So Donatello's got this nice little mellow face. I love that he's got the strap on his belt that we know Donatello to have across his chest. He's got the little bag in his belt for him to hold a ninja star or maybe vitamins or whatever Donatello needs to do. And looking at his body next to Raphael, and nope, it's kind of like they used the same body sculpts as the last set, it's just with different paint. So it's not a whole bunch different compared like I did last time. Raphael's got wider shoulders and Donatello's got the skinny shoulders, which, why? Why does he need to have skinny shoulders? Dude, I love a good set of shoulders. I do a lot of shoulder workouts, and I'd like to think that Donatello, you know, cares about his shoulders as well. So I'm not a fan of little shoulders, but I'm a fan of Donatello, and I think he looks great. So on the back, we have the holder for you to put his bow staff, and this material that these belts are made out of, just like the last one, just black and just totally giving us the old school vibes of the cartoons and even the Playmate toys. So I love it. Let's see what type of head swaps Donatello comes with. So the first head swap that we pull out, Donatello with his mouth open, and he's kind of got his tongue out. So another sweet look for Donatello. Maybe that's why I like him so much. He's a sweetheart, but I know he's about that life when he needs to be. So this is really cute. He looks playful, he's happy. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use this head swap yet. It depends on the last one. But the detail on this, the paint on this is great. And yes, he is the same color tone as Raphael. So all the turtles are gonna be the same green, just like, you know, the cartoons. And our last head swap, dun, 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 give me something good. All right, so this look, he kind of looks confused. Yeah, I guess I'm not really a fan of all the heads that they chose for Donatello. I'm replaying back in my mind the cartoons. I mean, Donatello was kind of witty, smart, funny, so I don't really know what this look is about. It's different. So I guess I'll be using the head swap that he came with for my posing Donatello. Yeah, I'd like to speak to someone in regards to the decisions that they made for Donatello's face. But anyways, onto the right of Donatello, we have the grapples again, so you can put it on his belt. And we have the longer bandana. With the cartoon figures, I'll probably pose my figures with the shorter bandana. With the other set, I had them with a longer bandana. So we only have 3 sets of swappable hands for Donatello. The first is kind of like Raphael's. It's got an open grip, open hands. It's nice. The second one, we've got the open kind of closed grip. This is gonna help you be able to put his bow staff in there so he can hold it. And then our third set of hands, okay, we got a thumbs up and a more closed grip for you to put something in there. I'll probably use the thumbs up because he's looking super chill on this set, which is cool. And then below him, we've got some more accessories, right, to demonstrate whatever you're trying to get across to your audience when you pose your figures. So this is dope. Let's move on. Take this off. All right, let's take a look at Leonardo. Oh, Leonardo. All right, so Leonardo, he looks mediocre, honestly. His face looks like he's not even thinking about anything. He's just kind of like, I don't know, blah, kind of numb. Probably trying to figure out his life choices right now. You know, he's a leader, but am I really being a leader? It's probably a thought process that he has right now. He's got little shoulders, just like Donatello, so that's fair. I think Raphael is the only one with a different body sculpt with wider shoulders. So, you know, little shoulders. He looks kind of weak. You know, he looks all right. But anyways, his face, yeah, I can't get past his face. He just looks really like nonchalant, dude. Like, you don't. Anyway, so his belt. We like his belt because it is just like the Playmates figures. He's got the strap across the chest that we know to have. The material, same like everybody else's. It doesn't look like you can open this little pouch. And if you can, I wouldn't, because I'll probably break it. And on the back, then you've got the 2 sheaths so you can put his katanas in his back. So, I mean, it's Leonardo, so it's all right. But as far as like, he's just like the other 2 figures. He moves great, he's posable, he feels great, he's soft, he's easy, you know, I like him. I don't know what else you can really say about Leonardo. He's okay. So let's see what other type of faces they gave Leonardo. What other thought processes he has. Okay, so this face, Leonardo, he looks upset, which, you know, he should be. Maybe he's sick of this shit and he's ready to actually, you know, perform and do what he's supposed to do. I like it. I'll probably use this head swap for my posing of the characters. It gives Leo, he looks like he actually has some authority with this face. I love the details, his teeth, you can see his tongue and his the inside of his mouth. And you know, his head is like kind of soft. They're all of them, just like the last one. I'm sure they're easy to switch out, which is nice. The details on his eyes, he looks angry. The paint is perfect, it's immaculate. I mean, Mezco, they did a fantastic job. All right, let's look at the other head swap. Okay, so this head swap is kind of like the one that Donatello had, where he's just kind of like smiling. It is kind of a creepy look. It's a creepy smile, like, I don't know. Actually, I'm ready to move on because he looks happily relaxed, kind of. I don't know, but it's different. His mouth is open, the paint in there is perfect. You can see the inside of his mouth. Again, no over splotches with the paint. It's perfect. So I won't be using this face. I'll be using the angry face, which makes him look more authoritative. But you've got this face for those of you that want to use it. Then to the side of him, yeah, he's got the same thing as the others, the grapple, the hooks to put on his belt, and as well as a swap of a longer bandana piece. So that's great. Below Leonardo, we've got 4 sets of swappable hands. We'll just look at all of them, or not. Same as Raphael, so it looks like we're consistent here. We've got the completely open hand grip. Then we've got the kind of opened closed grip so that you can put weapons in there. And then after that, we've got another more closed grip and a thumbs up. Nice, Leonardo. Okay. And then we have an even more of a thumbs up and kind of an open hand type grip. So yeah, that's Leonardo. And then below that, we have some accessories to use to paint a picture with the posable. So I love this, and I'm sure this has something to do with his katanas. I won't be using those. All right, and to the side of him, we have Michelangelo. Now, even Michelangelo, okay, hear me out. Michelangelo is the party dude. The face that he comes with, he looks more concerned about what's going on than the face that Leonardo comes with. Dude, you're supposed to be the leader. Michelangelo looks more of like, okay, let's take care of business. This is the party dude, because we're mimicking the 87 cartoons. This is, you know, I don't want to like say it all the way, but this is why, you know, he's the last Ronin. I mean, well, technically Donatello could have did it, but he went to protect his master, so that's why he didn't make it. But I'm just saying, Michelangelo versus Leonardo, his face, he looks like he's in thought. Like, yeah, I think we should go in on these guys. So I love the face that Michelangelo comes with. It's interesting because we are doing the cartoons. I would think that his face would be a little bit more relaxed, but he's got this this chill little smirk on him. I don't know, maybe he's full from eating pizza. Little shoulders, same body sculpt as Leonardo and Donatello. Paint, tone, all skin tones, all the same. Wonderful details on the back. His shell looks great, and then we've got the holders in his back for his nunchucks. Yeah, this is making me feel like the 1989 Playmates toy, so this is great. I love this. Let's see what type of head swap he comes with. Michelangelo's first face is kind of scared. Yeah, like he messed up. He didn't think it was gonna go down that way, and now they gotta figure this shit out. This fits, right? This is a typical Michelangelo face. It's all in his eyes are open, and then he's still got his teeth showing on the side. So I like this head swap for Michelangelo. I would use that one before I use the one that he came with. Now let's see the next one. Okay, this next face I feel like is the exact same head sculpt that we had for the other turtles. Just different paint. It's probably a little different. I gotta go grab him and see. But yeah, he looks chill. He looks very, very, very happy. This is totally the party dude type of look. I just lied. I'm not gonna use the last head swap. I'm gonna use this head swap. And yeah, he looks cute. He looks great. He's got his little tongue hanging out. He looks sweet. So I think we did a good job trying to match the personalities of each turtle with their head swaps, except for, well, I mean, Leo, it is what it is. Right next to Michelangelo, like the others, we do have a bandana swap if you'd like. And then below him, we have 4 swappable hands for Michelangelo as well. We've got the open, completely open for you to use when he's kind of got his hands open, probably like when he's scared, he's got both of his hands up. We've got the closed grip, open closed grip, easier to put your nunchucks in there. We've got a thumbs up and another more closed grip. And then we've got an even more drastic thumbs up and open. So these are basically the same hands that Leonardo came with. So I think Raphael is the one that comes with hella hands. Below that, we have our twirling nunchuck, which is very cool. And then to the side of that, we have our little piece so that we can put that in there and so that we can pose it as a twirling nunchuck however we'd like. So that is going to be the first layer, very similar to the last set of turtles. So let's see what type of accessories we got. Okay, we're gonna lift off this top layer. I love how Mezco packages their stuff versus like NECA. They just put a piece of plastic over it, hold it down, you're good to go. All right, so unlike the other set, we did not get a gang of outfits, which if it's mimicking the 87 cartoons, I guess the only outfits I would expect to see would be like the trench coats and the bomber jackets. And what other outfits do we see them in the 87 cartoons? So what we have is a set of accessories in regards to their weapons. So we'll start with the left, and it just happens to be Leonardo stuff, so all right. And well, I'll get to it. Okay, so we have 2 katanas, which is great. Amazing detail on these katanas. I love the wrap with the gold trim and the sword. The katanas, they look great. Next to that, we have our sheaths. Also very well detailed, dark brown wrap it looks like with the gold trim. These are great. These are really, really very well detailed. So the last video I told y'all, I don't know what these things are called. And I think it might say on the box, but I didn't read it. These little claw looking hand things, yeah. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys were like, it's called a so-and-so. I don't remember. So it's got these claw things you can put in your hands, and I guess like he can fight with it, which is cool. And then we have, it looks like 3 daggers, or if they have other names, but I'm just gonna call them daggers. 3 little daggers that he can put in his belt. And it looks like the hook, the black little hook thing for the grapple thing or whatever that thing is called that you can hook on their belt. So that is going to be Leonardo's accessories. Next to Leonardo, we've got Donatello's accessories. Oh, I should put this up. Oh, Lucas. Next to Leonardo, it looks like we have Donatello and Michelangelo's weapons. We've got a bow staff. We've got a bow staff for Donatello, pretty simple, a nice dark colored wood with gray wrap, nicely detailed on the wrap. And then below that, we have 2 nunchucks for you to use with Michelangelo, which is cool. And I'm loving this whole like dark brown color with the gold trim. It definitely gives it more pop. It looks good. And this little metal piece for the nunchucks, like they really didn't cheap out on this. So this is awesome. I love the 2 sets of nunchucks. We've got a grapple. We've got 2 grapple things, 2 hooks for you to use for Donatello and Michelangelo. And then we've got 8 of these thingies. Literally in my last video, somebody gave me the name of it. I don't know what it is, but it looks like Donatello has 4 and Michelangelo has 4. So why they need to have 4, I don't know, but you have 4 of these. So if they break one or you break one, you have a few more to use. But these are cool. These look sharp. Dark brown holder, nicely detailed, even on the actual blades part itself. So it looks good, so that's cute. Next to Donatello and Michelangelo's weapons, we have cute little extra accessories. Whoa, okay, cool. So we have, it looks like it was a whole pizza. It looks like it was a whole pizza, but when you open it, it's actually, it's individually sliced. So there is a pizza for each turtle and some, which is cool. And it comes with this cute little paper pizza box for you to put your pizza in. So that's a nice little touch. I like it. Let's see if it says anything cute on the pizza box. Oven fresh pizza we deliver. So got what, 30 seconds? So that's a nice little addition. Next to the pizza slices, we have a whole bunch of extra weapons. Again, I don't know what this thing is called. I don't know what it's called, but apparently it is a very popular weapon for the turtles because I have seen them in almost every single box. If you tell me what it is, I promise I'll remember it next time. I just lied, probably not, but you know, if you want to tell me what it is, what it's called again, please do so. Again, we have the dark brown handle with the gold trim. This looks great. This looks sharp. This looks like you can get something done. So there's 8 of these. So there's enough for turtle to have 2. So this is cool. If you like to use this weapon to pose with, you've got this. And you've got a gang of them. Next to that, looks like we have Raphael's accessories plus and some. Let's start with the size, which, aren't you guys proud of me? I actually said size this time instead of say eyes. I love these. I was about to say it again. I love these size. I feel more comfortable saying say eyes. It's not like you don't know what I'm talking about, but whatever. I love these size. Just like everything else, we got the dark brown grip with the gold trim. It looks awesome. Good material. It's kind of sharp. You can actually probably cut yourself with this, and not too bendable. So I don't think you can break these pretty easily, but you have these size, which is nice. Below the size, we have this thing that I like to use. I like to say that police officers have. They usually, beat people up with them. I don't know what this thing's called. I'm just gonna call it a club, but it's got the little gray handle and then the brown for the stick. And good detail on the handle. It looks easy to put in their hands, so this is nice. You got 2 of those. Then next to it, you have another accessory. It's got a handle. It's very similar to the other one, except the blade is actually attached to the thing. I don't know what this is called, but you have one, so that's cool. You've got a clip for Raphael to put your grapple things on. Above that, you've got 3 daggers that you can use, maybe to put into his belt. And then we've got 8 ninja throwing stars up top. So we've got quite a bit of accessories for you to swap out or to give each turtle a few different things, which is cool. And we got a pizza. So that is pretty much it for the accessories. Then down below it, we've got, just like the other set, we've got a color holder for each turtle. We've got one for Leo, one for Dawn, and one for Raph, and one for Mike. And I like these things. I use these to pose my last ones, and I'm gonna use these to pose these turtles as well. And then next to it, you've got the thing to help prop them up and hold them for display. So a lot of good stuff. Now $400 worth? Sure. I mean, it all depends on the eye of the beholder, right? Some of you are like, no, hell no. And then some of us are like, well, yeah. I am one of those people who's like, yeah, I paid $400. I think they look great. I think they're cute, and I think they're fun. And I think Mezco did a fantastic job matching the 87 cartoons vibe. So with that, let's take a better look at Mezco's 112 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The Mezco 112 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about this set. I know it's very debatable. It is yay and nay. Me personally, I'm excited. I think it was money well spent, my money, so it's only my problem. But I would love to know what you guys think. I'm Queen G22.